Alright, people, so I'm here with your a Roadblock review. I thought it actually was a good show. I thought this would be a shitty show. I thought this would be a roadblock in my life. That's what I said in the predictions video. And I still think it was like a misplaced show. Like, there's no reason to have this show like between Fastlane and WrestleMania because it hinders the progress to WrestleMania. But the wrestling, the actual wrestling on the show was good, so like I said though, I still think it's kind of a hindrance to WrestleMania. So let's get into this. We have the New Day defeating the League of Jobbers to start off the show. It was an alright match. I mean, it wasn't anything spectacular, it wasn't anything horrible, somewhere in the middle there. So I mean, it was an alright match, had some excitement in there, and you have the New Day winning, which is a good thing. I didn't expect anything different. I didn't expect the League of Jobbers to win, and why? Because they're jobbers. So I'm glad the New Day is still the champions, but kind of pissed off at the state of the tag team division in this company. I mean, you got the fucking New Day, and then who else do you have? You don't have, I mean, the Usos have disappeared. Not like they were good, but they disappeared. League of Jobbers are jobbers. The Jobber family are jobbers, and by the Jobber family, I mean the Wyatt family. So you don't have anybody, of significance. Oh, you have the Social Outcast. Oh yeah, they're a great team. So I mean, it's pretty much a New Day. I mean, the New Day are gonna be wrestling fucking. I don't know who they're gonna be wrestling at Mania. It's yet to be seen. And they got rid of AJ Styles and Jericho, so who knows. But speaking of Jericho, then we get Jericho coming out to cut a promo. It was a good promo here. I thought he bashed Canada, called Toronto the anus of something, the anus of Canada or something like that. And then he starts bashing Jack Swagger. I'm like, why is he talking about Jack Swagger? And then Jack Swagger comes out. And I'm like, what? Jericho, like, why are we seeing Jericho versus Swagger? Such a pointless fucking... You see, this show was good. It had a lot of good matches. But I saw two matches on the show that they could have gone without and then made the show just 2 hours long. It was like 2.5. This Jericho versus Swagger match and Sami Zayn versus Stardust match. Two pointless matches that they should have just cut out of the show. So this was just a stupid, pointless match. It was way too long. It was too predictable, and it was just bullshit. So I'm gonna give it a 0.5 star out of 5. I mean, just a dumb fucking match here. Then we have the Revival defeating Colin Cassidy and Enzo Amore. I think that's his name. It was a good match, good match here, good tag match, and this is how a tag match should be done. I mean, once again, NXT puts on an entertaining fucking match here. I mean, a quality match, no complaints here. A lot of action there. There was actually action, actually moves that you look at and say, wow, that's unique. That's entertaining, that's hard-hitting, that's a high spot, that's athletic. It's not just, tag into fucking Adam Rose, and then he's in there for 5-10 minutes, and they're applying 3 rest holds on him so he can't get it to his partner, and it's boring as fuck. I mean, there's actually, boom, fast-paced action, high spots, jumping over the top rope, shit like that, I mean, this is a difference between entertainment and bullshit. So yeah, good. I don't know too much about these teams, but I just enjoyed a good match here, so that was nice to see. So yeah, 3.5 out of 5 stars for that match. Then we have Charlotte defeating Natalya in a good match. Kind of random, I guess, just thrown onto the card a little bit, kind of just made up out of nowhere, but nonetheless a good wrestling match. I'll give it 3 out of 5 stars. Kind of weird to see Natalya just come out of nowhere. I mean, I don't know where the fuck she been. She just comes out, nowhere and faces Charlotte and loses. I think the match was for the title too. I mean, that's what makes no sense. Natalya hasn't been here for fucking months. I don't know where she's been, and then she just gets a title shot. Like, what the hell? But whatever, still a good match. So there's some technical wrestling in here that made it good. So I'll give it 3 out of 5. Stars. And also there was, that ending was kind of weird, like Natalia hits Ric Flair, and like Ric Flair no sells at that. I don't know. It just looked fun. And then like you have, Natalia just letting go of the sharpshooter for no fucking reason. I mean, that kind of made no sense, but whatever. So, the Divas division fucking sucks. We finally saw a match that didn't, that wasn't terrible, so I'll give it a good rating, 3 out of 5 stars. There was some good wrestling in here. Like I said, I don't know what was up with that ending, but whatever. I'll give it 3 out of 5 stars. See, I'm being positive, people. People always say I'm too negative, so a little bit of positivity there for the shitty Divas division. But yeah, I did enjoy the match though, so I'll give it a good rating, I guess. Then we have Lesnar defeating Bray Wyatt and Luke Harper. And I have a big problem with this match. I thought it was supposed to be Lesnar versus Bray Wyatt. I mean, why are we changing the card at last minute? Like, even the announcers, I think, were like, well, is he facing Luke Harper and Bray Wyatt together? I mean, they didn't even know what the fuck was going on. It's like, why are they changing it? Why can't we just get Lesnar versus Bray Wyatt? And then it turns out, you think, okay, it's 2-on-1. At least we'll see a little bit of him versus Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt just fucking leaves. Just decides to chill, in between the ring and the fucking Tron. Like just looking at the fucking match. Like, what the hell is this? I really want to see Brock Lesnar versus Luke Harper. Like, what? I didn't want to see that. So, false advertising. It was a boring fucking match. It was a short fucking match. And this is what I said. This is what happens when you put Brock Lesnar up against a jobber. It's just, it's not entertaining. So I'll give this match 1 out of 5 stars. Just a shitty ass thrown together at the last minute. Not really thrown together at the last minute, but for some reason they just changed it at the last minute. Like, what the fuck? Then we have Sami Zayn defeating Stardust, and this is another match where it was just, why are we seeing this, jobber match with Stardust? I mean, this guy, Stardust, was once actually had a legitimate character. Now he's walking around, obsessed with stars. I mean, look at this character, people. I mean, who fucking in this company, in the creative team, thought that this character would be over? A fucking man who's obsessed with stars, with planets, with the sun, with the cosmic key. I mean, come on. So yeah, I'm going to give that 0.5 out of 5 stars. Then we have Triple H defeating Ambrose for the title at the end of the show here. Thought the match was a good match. Didn't think it was great. I mean, it was kind of slow at times, I thought, especially at the beginning. They kind of, did the little opening there for, 5 minutes where they kind of fucked around. It was pretty technical, I guess, but it was still pretty slow at the same time. And I'm like, okay, guys, let's get going to some, high spots, some quicker, fast-paced wrestling, but it kind of dragged on, like Dean Ambrose attacking Triple H's leg was kind of, dragged on a little bit, I guess. That's, it was a little slow, but there was some good spots. Even the technical wrestling was good, even though it was a little bit slower paced. Good table spot there, decent table spot. I wasn't a big fan of the false finish there with Triple H being under the ropes. That's like, not that creative. Then Triple H eventually wins, so I mean, I'll give it 3 out of 5 stars. So yeah, I mean, it was a good match, not great, definitely not a great match, but I thought a good match. A good match, had a table spot, so still think it's a kind of, a pointless match, I guess, because it was pretty obvious Triple H was going to win. I didn't think Dean Ambrose really had a chance of winning, but, I guess I still enjoyed the wrestling aspect of this, and I enjoyed the wrestling aspect of most of the show. Like I said, I still thought the show was kind of pointless, but overall, I'm going to give this show 7 out of 10 stars because of the good wrestling. Actually being positive for once here in a review, people. I was very shocked at the quality of this show. A lot of good, no really great matches, but a lot of good matches on this show. So I guess I'll give it a good rating. I'll give it, maybe 7. I'll give it 6 out of 10 stars because I think 7's too high. I'll give it 6 out of 10 stars because we had a few good matches. So there you go, people. There's your fucking Roadblock review, and Raw review will probably be up tomorrow if I have the energy to watch it tonight. You know, I was trying to watch Roadblock on like Saturday or Sunday. I forgot what day. But I just fell asleep. I didn't have the energy, and I had to watch it on Monday. But yeah, if I have the energy and I don't fall asleep, I will watch it Tuesday. So depending on if it's a good show, expect the review to be up on Wednesday. But if it's a bad show, I'll probably fall asleep because I don't get home till like 10 o'clock tonight. So expect the review. If it's a bad show, expect the review to be up a little bit later than Wednesday. But we'll see. I'll definitely get the review up as soon as I can. So there you go, people. There's your Roadblock review.